Welcome back everyone to the Walrus Cup Week in Review. This is the second installation of the series covering the newest in the Walrus Cup TNT Run tournament. I'm Halikaru, IGN Copper 354.
And I'm Kirania. This week was a catch-up week for those in the elimination bracket, which means we won't see any matches from the champions bracket this week. Regardless though, each and every match was noteworthy and crazy in its own way. Let's get right into that. Copper?
Well, before we show all this week's matches, we need to of course show the matches that were missed from the last week, of which there were two. Here they are.
Akin to a chess match, it was fascinating to watch as two of the most talented aggressive players, Copper and Pipey, battled out using mind games as they both made frequent attempts to try and slow the game down with B2B wars and to speed it up with cunning duels, with neither player letting the other be comfortable in any situation. The maps went back and forth, and going into a final match point with the score at 3-3, the finale was unconventional as ever. A slow-paced downvolt game going for 4.5 minutes, which went down to the wire with Pipey winning the map and respectively the match 4-3.
A battle of two of the most underrated players within the tournament, Luke Knee 02 vs Modify, proved to be an interesting match from start to finish. Both players brought similar playstyles to the table, focusing on sneaky cuts and land control whenever it was possible. Though both players showed their high-paced cornering abilities, Luke eventually showed that he was the more consistent of the two and hiked the score up to a victory 4-2.
Now that we're all caught up, here are the matches from week 4 of the tournament.
As the only remaining player of the bottom 16, the new TNT Runs was turning heads with every match he won. In every face-off before, he would be the lower seed, and yet, every single time would seem to take out his opponents with ease. However, once he reached the prestige Sean, it was unclear whether he would or would not continue his rampage through the elimination bracket. Both players started off strong, trading points until the score reached 2-2, and though TNT Runs played his heart out, taking any tiny opportunity to gain an advantage against his opponent, Sean proved through his land control and consistency that he was the immovable object that finally halted the unstoppable force that was TNT Runs, 4-2.
In another interesting matchup this week, Luke Knee was looking to be in a very bad position after losing the warm-up and then the first map by 5 double jumps against Light WW. Many players would be demotivated in this position, but not the Steve who believes as he fight right back, beating Life with 5 double jumps remaining himself. This set the tone for the match, as Luke Knee exhibited strong aggressive play, showing Life some real trouble despite his very strong defense and consistency. The match went back and forth until the score stood 3-3. In the end, Life showed his skills and won the final game with some effective cuts to give him a large enough double jump lead to close out the match and earn the win, 4-3.
Throughout the Walrus Cup, it has been a common theme that the old defeats the new, and in this match we saw a long-standing titan of the game, Lena Golovach versus Papa's Nivar, whose rapid improvement has only come recently. Before the match though, it seemed Papa's was determined not to fall a victim to this generational curse, and he began straight off the bat with his aggressive playstyle to take the first point. And then the next, and then a third. Finally, Papa's domination of Lena made for one of the most shocking results of Walrus Cup history, as he defeated the Ukrainian without dropping a single point, 4-0.
Next week's lineup will feature matches from both the champions bracket and the elimination bracket, and you should make sure to check out twitch.tv/Halikaru where they'll be streamed live.
Yeah, that's right, We already streamed one match there with commentary, so if you want to get an even more in-depth explanation to each match, or just want to hear our reactions to these insane matches as they happen live,
Oh my god, did cool.
Drop by with a follow. And join the TNT Run Discord to know whenever these matches are happening, link in bio. As the tournament advances further and further, we are bound to see more great matches, so make sure to subscribe if you don't want to miss them. Also, leave a like and comment if you want TNT Run to grow. Good luck to the players, and I'll see you in the next week in review.